So, let me read to you a little bit. Magpa-flash your screen yung mga, what exactly our barley grass is, okay? It's called nature's potent alkalizer. Bakit? Barley grass is a nutritious food renowned for its alkalizing and antioxidant properties. It is made from young nutrient-dense shoots of barley, which are harvested above the ground and ensuring that none of the grain is present. Bakit wala yung grain? Because yung grain po, a lot of people are allergic to that. Okay? So ours, basically, is walang grain. Grass lang siya. Since the allergenic protein gluten is only present in the barley grain, barley grass is gluten-free. Kaya ang daming nagsasabi, paano naging gluten-free barley? Kasi po, hindi siya yung wheat na hindi siya yung wheat na grain, but wheat na grass, barley na grass. Hindi siya wheat. Okay? So, therefore, hindi siya gluten. Wala siyang gluten. Barley grass is a rich source of chlorophyll and with a wide range of vitamins, minerals, and amino acids. Ano naman ang nagagawa ng chlorophyll sa katawan? Okay, chlorophyll, alam natin, we find it in plants, di ba? And ano yung ginagawa ng chlorophyll sa plants? Alam na natin yon. But what chlorophyll does for our body is, it's a natural deodorizer. Okay? That's one of the things that chlorophyll does. So in short, kahit di ka na mag-deodorant, walang mabaho, wala kang bad breath, okay? These are the natural things that chlorophyll does for you. Okay, the nutritional properties naman of barley. Barley grass contains every vitamin except vitamin D. Most minerals, especially calcium, and all essential and non-essential amino acids, all available in their natural and easily absorbable form. So imaginein mo ha, lahat na ng vitamins meron. By the way, since COVID, di ba? Zinc is one of the minerals that is available, that is in barley, and also vitamin C. So nagkakagulo ang buong mundo, naghahanap ng vitamin C with zinc. Ayan po, nandyan sa barley natin. It is readily available. The only extra vitamin you need to take actually is vitamin D. And guess where you can get vitamin D? Naturally, from the sun. So if you drink your barley every day and you spend 10 to 15 minutes under the sun every morning, you should have all the immunity you need against COVID. Okay, so 19 amino acids are found in barley grass, including all 8 of the essential amino acids. Amino acids are the building blocks of protein, which are essential for continual cell building and regeneration, as well as energy production, immune function, and detoxification. Barley grass is actually about 26% protein, which is approximately the same amount of protein found in the same quantity of lean beef. So alam naman natin, ang beef is not so good for you. Okay? Kasi when you eat steak, for example, alam nyo ba that it takes your body 7 to 10 days before you actually can, anong tawag doon? When you can actually, not absorb, but when your body can actually process the meat that you actually ate. Kumbaga, it takes that long for your body to take it in, eat it, for it to be able to flush out of your system. It takes 7 to 10 days. Bago ma-digest yung meat ng katawan mo. Ayun, ang word, digest. Okay? So, instead of eating that, what you should be eating is more quality foods like our barley. Kasi mas madaling ma-absorb ng katawan with all the nutrients. Barley grass also contains a number of living enzymes and flavonoids that function as potent free radical scavengers. These compounds make barley grass a great nutritional supplement that provides antioxidants and anti-inflammatory nutrients. In fact, some studies show that barley grass extract may be very beneficial nutritionally for many health problems, including gastric ulcers, high cholesterol levels, and cancer. Alkalizing properties. Okay, what are the alkalizing properties? Barley grass is naturally alkaline. So, what causes sickness? is acidity. Okay, if you're acidic, that will cause sickness. Now, barley grass is one of the highest alkaline products, or what do you call it? Vegetable filled with nutrition that there is on the face of this earth. So it helps neutralize excess acidity in your body. It's also a rich source of chlorophyll. Pag-usapan na natin yan. The green pigment that is necessary for making sugars by plants via photosynthesis. Chlorophyll is one of the most potent alkalizing plant nutrients needed to maintain in an alkaline body. So, kailangan natin ng chlorophyll for us to maintain an alkaline level sa katawan natin. Green barley also contains an array of alkalizing minerals such as potassium, magnesium, and calcium, and zinc. Okay. Green barley contains high concentrations of naturally occurring substances with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties. Okay. So, ang number one na pinakamagandang, alkalizing property ng ating barley is ang tinatawag na superoxide dismutase. Okay? It's a living enzyme. Ngayon, itong superoxide dismutase, sa buong mundo, sa barley lang talaga siya nakahanap at those levels. Ano ba yung ginagawa nito? Tawagin na lang natin siyang SOD kasi nakakabulol yung superoxide dismutase. Okay, so ang SOD is the importance in the body is clearly demonstrated by a study which showed that mice as in daga, lacking the gene coding for SOD, died within the first 10 days of life due to heart attack. Fatty liver, accelerated age-related muscle loss, and metabolic acidosis. A deficiency of SOD was shown in another study to lead to widespread free radical damage, leading to the development of liver cancer later in life. So, itong SOD enzyme na to, ito po ay super important sa katawan. And that is why barley, our barley from Australia, organic barley, has the highest form. It's not just SOD that is responsible for green barley's potent antioxidant and detoxifying effects. One study shows that the complete green barley extract was found to be more beneficial nutritionally for rheumatoid arthritis than the consumption of only the isolated SOD. That means, hindi lang SOD, pero SOD in barley. Ang super galing. Okay? So, it's like magaling na yung SOD, pero pag nasa barley, level up pa siya lalo. Okay? At saka mahirap mahanap ang SOD on its own. You normally find it in food such as plants. Now, the beauty about our barley is that it's so concentrated. One sachet of 3 grams is para ka na kumain ng 1 kilo, 2 kilo, 3 kilo na raw na barley. Depending on the amount of sachets that you drink per day, di ba? Okay, so, isa na tayo. This is most likely due to the synergistic action of various phytonutrients in green barley rather than just the SOD content. Another important compound found in barley is 2-OGIV. This was shown to inhibit superoxidase and hydroxyl radicals by 97 and 91% respectively. These are two of the main damaging free radicals in the body. It also contains protein functions P4D1 and D1G1, which were shown to have an anti-inflammatory action better than aspirin when given intravenously. Imagine that means that it prevents heart attack, it prevents stroke, it prevents aneurysms, all of the blood functions that normally cause these sicknesses, our barley can prevent. Green barley also contains anti-mutagenic properties, which means that components in barley grass are able to inhibit damage to the body by cancer-causing compounds. Chlorophyll may be partly responsible for this action, as recent studies have shown that it protects cells against radiation, supports blood cells productions, and inhibits cancer development. Okay, so Nung ako po ay nagka-cancer, the one thing that I remember very well is before I started taking the barley on my first chemo treatment, sobrang sama ng side effects sa akin ng chemo. To the point where para akong gulay for the next 21 days. And ang problema doon is once you have your first treatment, apat kasi yun 4 rounds of chemotherapy. After you have your first treatment, pag hindi ka naka-recover by 21 days, yung white blood cells mo hindi nakabalik sa normal levels. Kasi wipe out niya yan Yung chemo mo will wipe out all your white blood cells. So by the time you reach your 21st day, if your white blood count is not back to normal, meaning your immunity is still not okay, then the doctors will not give you your second dose of chemotherapy. If they don't give you your second dose on time, back to zero ka na naman. So imagine kung 4 yung dose mo. First dose mo, binigay sa'yo. Di ka umabot ng 21 days. Yung white blood count mo, hindi pa rin nakaka-recover. So, hindi nila pwedeng ibigay yung second dose. So, ang mangyayari, wait nila until bumalik yung white blood count mo to normal. And then, they'll give you your first dose again. So, what happens kung panay hindi mo makuha yung second dose within 21 days? So, balik ka ng balik sa first dose. Number 1, mahal na. Number 2, sobrang toxic sa katawan. That's why I really researched. And this is what the beauty of our amazing barley has done. By the time I discovered our amazing barley, I started drinking it immediately. And upon my second chemotherapy, within 4 days, my white blood count was back to normal. Can you imagine? 4 days. So, if it's normally 21 days, 4, 8, 12, 16, how many? Within 5 days. Normally, di ba? 1/5 of that would have been the amount of time. But mine wasn't even 1/5 of the time. It was 4 days. So, in 4 days, what my body did was recover what normally took it 21 days. That's what our barley does. It's pretty amazing, don't you think? So, what can I suggest? All I can say is, now that I've told you about our barley, I think that you should be able to proudly tell everybody na I think that especially now during the time of COVID, it's important to take your barley. Not just once, not just twice, but 3 times a day. Better safe than sorry. Ako po, talagang I'm basically one of those people na medyo delikado ang kalagayan ngayong COVID, diba? Kasi may predisposed sickness ka na, which with me was my cancer. But for some reason, the Lord has really prevented me from being sick. He's really prevented me from feeling not so well. And I have to admit, di naman ako nakakulong sa bahay all the time. Ako pa rin ang nagsusupermarket. Ako pa rin yung... I'm very careful, of course. Like everybody, wear your mask, wash your hands, wear gloves. Ako nga nag-gloves fest. Hindi gloves. Meron akong gloves, yung cloth gloves. Hindi naman kailangan na medical gloves. Basta naka-gloves ka lang. When you go home, just remove them and wash them right away. Palabhan mo kagad. And wash your hands regularly. Wear glasses if possible kasi may ibang studies nagsasabi pumapasok daw yung virus through the eyes, through the liquid in the eyes. So, wear your glasses, wear your mask, wear a shield if you really want to. Pero, for me, there's no reason why you cannot continue to live your normal life. Hindi naman kailangan magkulong sa bahay 24/7. Also, drink your barley and you know that you will be a step ahead.